Okay there, folks. Sorry about that. We had an issue with our connection. Whoa. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Yes. Okay. Stream. Preview. Okay, hopefully we're back now, I think. I'm not sure when exactly we lost the stream. Okay. Hey there, folks. Sorry about the technical issues that we were having here. Not quite sure what exactly was causing them, but I think we've got them fixed and they're under control now. I have no idea how much of the game you've seen because... Oh, gosh. All right. So I have no idea what you've seen and what you haven't seen, but the Weeks have scored twice. The 2 goals coming 2 minutes and 5 seconds apart. And so the Weeks are ahead 2-0 in this one. The goals coming from Dawson Blanchard, assisted by Aiden Tucker and Garrett McLean at 9:09. And then at 11:14, it was Cade Moser, assisted by Ben Wallace and Drew McKinnon. Again, not quite sure where the issue started, when the issue started. But it looks like we are back. Ramsey has the puck for Cole Harbour. Cole Harbour in black with the red and gray trim. The Weeks in white with the red trim, the black W on the front of the jersey, and the black name bars on the back. And the Weeks are leading it 2-0 here with just under 3.5 minutes left to go, first period. Ramsey drops the puck off to Vallis. He gets it ahead. I think what happened is that a wire came loose at some point. There's Peitsch with the shot. That goes wide. And now Moser gets tripped up behind the net. That's going to be a penalty against Cole Harbour. It'll be the first penalty of the game once they touch the puck, and there they do with 2:53 left to go in the first period. So the Weeks will get the first power play of the afternoon as Cohen Miller goes off for tripping at the 17:07 mark. Battle in the corner as the Weeks work the power play for the first time this afternoon. The Weeks with 6 power play goals so far this season, including one picked up yesterday by Cade Moser, his second power play goal of the year. Pass in front for Smith. Smith can't get a good shot through, but Vora does get a shot. That just goes off the outside of the net. Puck comes back to the line. McKinnon able to hold it in. Gets it over to Vora. Vora looking for options, plays it back to McKinnon. Gives back to Vora again. Into the middle of the ice for Smith. Smith can't get a shot away. Carries it to the corner, then gives to Vora. Vora goes to play it back, but it slides off his stick, and McKinnon has to go out to center ice to chase it down. Bruce all over him. Bruce forces a turnover and dumps the puck down right onto goaltender Eli James. James will play it ahead down the ice. Vallis back to pick up. 55 seconds left in the Weeks man advantage. Fired down the ice by Vallis. James out of his net to settle it down, this time for Blanchard. And Blanchard will start to work his way ahead. Being watched by Stobo. Blanchard gives to Ben Wallace. He gets it up to McLean. McLean loses control of the puck, and Hunter has to go out to neutral ice to get it. Tried to make a pass to Blanchard. That was broken up by Lorette. With 25 seconds left in the man advantage, here comes Aiden Tucker. Tucker sends the puck in deep. Lorette will be the first one to it. He fires it around the boards, knocked down by Ben Wallace. And again, we are having to differentiate between the two Wallaces. There's Ben and Mac on the team. There's a chance for Tucker in front, but able to make the save was William Forbes. Into the final minute of the period, into the final few seconds of the power play for the Weeks, as McLean turns and shoots the puck. It ends up coming loose to Wallace. Shot, save, rebound. Puck still loose at the side of the net. Finally picked up by McPhee, and he'll get it away and out of danger. Played to the line and out. And now dumped back in. Out to center, picked up by Todd. Here comes Todd. Todd drops off to Ramsey. Ramsey with a shot, he scores! Ian Ramsey able to put that one over the shoulder of Eli James, and it's now 2-1. For Ramsey, his third goal, 7th point of the season. So it's Ian Ramsey from Jake Todd, and Ramsey, third goal, 7th point, assisted by Jake Todd and Reese Peich at 19:41 to pull the Wolfpack back to within one. First period comes to an end. The Weeks outshoot the Wolfpack 7-6 in that period and outscore them 2-1. We'll take a break, come back, get you ready for the second period in just a few minutes. You are watching Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League action between the Weeks Majors and the Cole Harbour Pro Hockey Life Wolfpack here on Pictou Sports through 360 Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the second period here between the Weeks Majors and the Cole Harbour Pro Hockey Life Wolfpack. Majors with the 2-1 lead after the opening 20 minutes. Majors with 2 goals coming to... as I bump the camera. Majors coming with 2 goals just 2 minutes and 5 seconds apart. And as we talked about in the pregame, one of the issues that they've been having this season is giving up goals in close proximity to one another time-wise. But today it was scoring goals in close proximity with getting 2 goals in just 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And again, those goals coming from Dawson Blanchard. For Blanchard, his 3rd goal, 5th point of the season. And the other goal coming from Cade Moser, his 5th goal, 10th point of the year. And then the Wolfpack with a goal in the final 19.1 seconds of the first period. And that one coming off the stick of Ian Ramsey. And for Ramsey, that was his 3rd goal and 7th point on the season. I think the Weeks have to be very happy that they are coming into the second period carrying a lead in this... They did carry a lead into the second period of the Sunday game against the City Mitsubishi Rush and ended up losing that game in overtime. So they did pick up a point. Prior to that, you got to go all the way back to September 26th for the last time they carried a lead into the second period, and they ended up winning that game. They led that one by a score of 2-1 after the first, just like they led against Sydney 2-1 after the first, and now they lead here 2-1 after the first. In fact, if you go back through the 12 games that they've played this season, they've led after the first period 2, 3, 4 times, 5, including this. This is the 6th time in 13 games that they have led after the first period. And out of those previous 5, all 4 of their wins came in those 5 games. And their only overtime loss. So all 5 games that they've picked up points in the standings, the 4 wins and the overtime loss, are the 5 previous times that they led after 20 minutes. So looking at that stat, that does bode well for the Weeks for the rest of the afternoon. But we'll have to wait and see how that continues to play out for the rest of the afternoon. Wolfpack end up with possession to start the second period. Play it out to center. Knocked down by Blanchard. Now Sanford able to take it away from Blanchard. Puck rolls down deep into the weak zone. First one on it there was McKinnon, but he ends up turning it back over. Now it's picked up by Hunter. He has trouble getting it under control. And finally the puck ends up going up the boards and gets played out to neutral ice. Todd takes a hit right in front of his own bench. Actually ended up partially colliding with one of his own teammates, McIntyre. McIntyre ends up on the puck at the far wall. Causes the breaking of the stick of McKinnon. McKinnon stuck deep in his own zone without any lumber. Vallis with the puck. Vallis gets it back again, takes a shot. McKinnon with the block without having a stick in his hands. Then a shot gets deflected off the hand of Blanchard. Now McKinnon still trying to battle as he's without a stick. Puck goes down. Blanchard in the corner, battling there with a couple of Wolfpack players. Smith finally gets the puck, gets it to the line. Vallis holds it onside. As the Weeks are still playing with 4.5 men in a sense. Ramsey with a shot. That's kicked aside. And now Blanchard off the glass. Ramsey gloves it down, but McLaughlin there, and he'll get it out to center. Plays it ahead. And that will give McKinnon a chance to get off the ice finally. And they're able to have 5 players who all have sticks now. Wolfpack fire it down the ice. That ends up being an icing call against Cole Harbour with 1:50 gone here in the second period. McLean will take this draw against Todd. McLean pushes it forward and tries to get a shot away. Forbes steers that puck away as it was going to go off the outside of the net. Now Ramsey, the goal scorer for Cole Harbour, plays it ahead for Cannon. Cannon's trying to get the puck over to Todd, but he had to wait just a little too long, and Todd ends up going in offside on the play. Face-off will be just outside the weak zone. Stobo takes the draw against McLean. McLaughlin plays it back. But the first one to it at the near wall is Lorette. He'll send it down into the corner for LaPlante. LaPlante takes a bump from Sullivan. McLean comes back to help out as well. But LaPlante still ends up with the puck. He has it poked off his stick by Ben Wallace. Now in behind the net. Manos gets it up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin plays it as far as the line. Robertson with a shot. That goes wide. Now Lorette will send it in deep. Knocked to Ben Wallace. He'll get it to McLaughlin. McLaughlin finds Manos coming up the right wing. Manos will send the puck around the boards to the far side. Wallace there, working in the corner against a couple of Wolfpack players, and the Wolfpack will come out with it. It's Stobo. He'll get it ahead to Lorette. Lorette in across the line, fires a shot. That goes over the net and into the glass. Puck comes all the way up to the line and then out as the Weeks send 4 players in across the line. Now the puck comes all the way back out again. Wallace loses it to Todd. Here comes Todd. He's got a man with him. Todd gets it across to Bruce, and Bruce with the backhand chance. But James able to make the save. That one fired down the ice. Icing is indicated and will be called against the Weeks with 3:29 gone here in period number 2. None of the other games on the schedule today started as of yet. A reminder that they are all a little bit later this afternoon. And we'll run you through the out-of-town scoreboard or the out-of-town schedule in a moment. Here's Sutherland with the puck. He gets it ahead. Todd nearly intercepting, but has it batted away from him. Now finally it's played out. Vora gets it set to Smith, who gives back to Vora. Vora trying to return it to Smith, and it just hops over his stick. Now Vallis plays the puck out to center. It's dumped right back in again. Settled down behind the net there by Forbes for McPhee. He plays it up the near wall to Sanford. Sanford gets met by Moser. And Vora ends up trying to work the puck down, but Todd will be the first one on it. He'll play it around to Vallis. Vallis has to turn as his angle was being taken away by Smith. Now Todd bats it, and with Bruce's help, gets the puck out to center. It's dumped right back in. Now Vallis working his way forward, finally makes the play ahead. It misses everybody and goes down the ice for an icing with 4:35 gone here in period number 2, and we'll take a look at the out-of-town schedule. All 3 games a little bit later today, due to start in about 20 minutes or so, or 15 minutes or so in Port Hood. Cape Breton West Islanders host the Halifax McDonald's. About 15 minutes after that, it'll be Steel Subaru hosting the UPS Store South Shore Mustangs at the Zatzman Sportsplex in Dartmouth. And then a 2:30 start this afternoon for the Coltec Valley Wildcats hosting the Sydney Mitsubishi Rush at the Kings Mutual Century Center in Berwick. And I know I didn't name the arena in Port Hood, but I named the other one. So to be fair, the Al McInnes Sports Center. Al McInnes, of course, the great longtime Calgary Flame and St. Louis Blue, who won a Stanley Cup with the Flames in '86. or in 89, excuse me. The only time I've ever cheered against the Montreal Canadiens in a Stanley Cup final. I wanted to see Lanny McDonald's mustache brush up against that Stanley Cup. I thought he had such a great career, deserved a Stanley Cup, and I was willing to let Montreal lose one cup final to let Lanny McDonald have his moment, and of course Al McInnes having his moment with him in that one. Here's Legier with the puck now as I go back down memory lane. Sullivan, trying to play the puck off the boards and out, but it was knocked down. Now Legier gets it at the line, plays it to the near side for Ramsey. Ramsey fires a shot. That one, I believe, got blocked before it got all the way through to James, and it was sent out to center. Legier loses it to Tucker. Tucker trying to drive towards the net, but Legier able to knock him aside before he could get a real good shot away. Now coming back in is Miller. He tries to feed it to Todd. That pass a little too far in front of him. Todd now plays it back to the line for Robertson. Back to Todd again. He loses it to McLean, and McLean will play it over to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get it to Tucker. Tucker does get a piece of it, so no icing, but Robertson able to gather the puck up, plays it around to the far side for McPhee. Ahead to Scary. Scary plays it forward. Manos will get to it first. Uses the boards to get it back out to center. It's dumped back in. Knocked down there by Sutherland. He gets it ahead for McLean. McLean gives to Tucker. Back to McLean. Takes it to the wall, looking to go far side, gets it over to Sutherland. Sutherland throws it in front, steered away there by Forbes. And now McPhee will flip it out to center. Cannon has it knocked away from him by McDonald. Here comes McDonald working it ahead. His pass deflected, goes to McPhee. McPhee now gets it ahead to LaPlante, who's got a step on Sutherland. LaPlante coming in, but what a play by Sutherland. Following up though, Stobo, he gets a chance. And that gets steered aside by James. But what a play by Sutherland to deny the shot on the first chance opportunity. Now that one goes off the outside of the net, gets picked back up again by Hunter. And now the Wolfpack pick up, and it'll be Ramsey coming down the ice. He'll send it in deep. First one to get to it there will be McKinnon. McKinnon trying to settle it down, but he loses it to LaPlante. LaPlante ends up losing his stick as it goes way up high into the air. Now the puck played back into the zone. McDonald has to go back and get it. He's got Lorette watching him closely. Stobo gets the puck. He gets a shot away. Save, rebound, still loose. And now Hunter will get it and play it ahead for McKinnon. McKinnon can't get past Vallis. As Vallis knocked it down at the line. Now Stobo has Vallis with him. Stobo across for Vallis, but he couldn't get much on that shot as it goes harmlessly wide. Nearly 8.5 minutes gone here, second period. Weeks still up 2-1. With the puck is Blanchard. Ahead intended for McLaughlin, broken up by Legier, but Blanchard following up, picks up the loose puck. Blanchard now comes in, gets a shot away, save, rebound picked up by McLaughlin. He'll take it over to the boards, takes a hit there from Todd, and Vallis picks up the puck. He gets it out to center, but before it gets all the way through to Sanford, Blanchard intercepts and sends it back deep into the Wolfpack zone. Played out. Now a pass ahead for Stanford. Here comes Sanford in across the line, loses the puck to Blanchard. He got it ahead to McLaughlin, but McLaughlin loses it at the line. Now here comes Todd. Todd for Sanford. His shot goes just wide. Todd gets it back again. Sends it down to the corner. Sullivan will play it up the boards, knocked down by Legier, but it goes right to the stick of Reese Smith. He gets it ahead. Smith and Ben Wallace with a couple of passes just within a couple feet of each other. Now Wallace forechecking. Robertson with the puck. He'll reverse the field by playing it over to Legier. Legier gets it up the wall. It gets just past Manos. Close enough. Manos was close enough to it that it negates the icing. Now Peich in the corner. He takes a bump from Moser. Peich gets the puck over to Sanford. Sanford plays it back to the line for McPhee. McPhee with a shot. That goes wide. Now Miller into the corner. Takes a bump from Vora. Takes another bump from Manos, and the puck rolls through to Sutherland. Sutherland feeds it ahead, and the Weeks will come out. Manos carrying. Manos dumps it right onto Forbes, who gloves it down, and he'll hang on as we just pass the midway point of the second period here. Still the 2-1 scoreline, as it has been since 19 seconds left in the first period. Played around the boards after the Wolfpack won the draw. McPhee was trying to get it over to Miller. Shot taken by Vora, but that gets blocked. Now the puck comes to the line and out as Sullivan, couldn't hold. Played deep into the Wolfpack end. Pass across for McIntyre. Here comes McIntyre working his way up the left wing. McIntyre working against McDonald. McIntyre throws it to the front of the net, but that's batted away, and the Weeks come right back out. Here's McLean with it. McLean skating through some traffic. McLean takes the puck over to the wall, takes a hit from McIntyre. Now Vora able to get on the puck. Vora ends up getting it knocked away from him by Todd, but it's bounced back to Vora. He takes a hit from Legier. Legier able to win the puck and play it around to the far side. Wolfpack come out. Here's a pass across for McIntyre. McIntyre trying to get it to Todd, who was streaking towards the net, but McKinnon lifted his stick just in time. Now a shot from the point taken by Ramsey. That's blockered away by James. Scary at the near wall. Plays it down towards the corner. Weeks pick up there. Played around to the far side. Ramsey gets it. His shot gets through and he scores! Not quite sure how that one got through, but it did. And Ramsey gets his second goal of the game. And it's 2-2 with 8:36 left to go here in the second period. For Ramsey, his second goal of the game, his fourth goal of the point. Second goal of the game, fourth goal of the season, and 8th point, if I could speak English. Here comes Williams with a shot. Peyton Cannon gets the only assist on that one. So again, it is Ian Ramsey's second of the game and fourth of the season, 8th point, assisted by Peyton Cannon at 11:24 of the second period, tying up this game at 2 goals apiece. LaPlante takes the puck behind the net. It's played out. Mac Wallace gets it, feeds it up to Williams. Williams has it knocked off his stick, but following up is Sears. Here's Sears. Stops and turns. Has to wait as the defensemen were making a change, so had no one to play the puck back to. Now it's sent behind the net. Ramsey will pick up. Plays it ahead for Sanford. Sanford lets it go through to Stobo. Stobo working against Sutherland. Gives the puck to Sanford. Sanford has it knocked off his stick by McDonald, but McDonald in the process ends up tripping up Sanford and will get a penalty. So the Weeks will be shorthanded for the first time in this game at the 12:38 mark. For Cole Harbour, just 3 power play goals in 9 games this season. Again, with the league website being the way it is, we don't know what the penalty power play efficiency is. We don't know if those 3 power play goals have come on just 4 chances. You would think there have been more than 4 chances in 9 games, though. And for the Weeks, again, we can't tell penalty kill efficiency. We don't have that stat available to us. There's a shot, and they score! And we can tell you it took just 19 seconds of power play time for the Wolfpack to take advantage and take the lead. And we talk about the Weeks giving up goals in quick succession, the 2 goals coming just 1 minute and 33 seconds apart. And now the Weeks trail it by a score of 3-2. Just the 4th power play goal of the season for the Wolfpack in this, their 10th game. As they take their first lead of the afternoon, there's a shot that gets blocked. And now Wallace will flip it out. That's Ben Wallace. Ramsey gets there first, but plays it up the boards. It goes right to Garrett McLean. McLean coming in. Over to McLaughlin. And McLaughlin with possibly the easiest goal he'll ever get, as he was left all alone on the back doorstep. And 25 seconds after the Wolfpack take the lead, the Weeks bounce right back and get one of their own. Still waiting on the official word on who got the power play goal for the Wolfpack. So we'll give you that information before we go into the summary of the Weeks goal. As they battle along the near wall or far wall. There's a shot and a save. Okay, so Reese Peitsch gets the power play goal, his second power play goal. And I'm just going to wait for a moment here to make sure the assists are what they should be. And they are, so it's all good. Okay, so again, it is Reese Peitsch getting his second power play goal, his fourth goal overall, and his 10th point of the season. As we've got a referee with a little bit of blood on the chin. He's getting cleaned up there. Peitsch's goal assisted by Ethan Vallis and Hunter Bruce on the power play at 12:57. That made it 3-2 for the Wolfpack. But then just 25 seconds later at 13:22, it was Clint McLaughlin. And for McLaughlin, that is his fourth goal, 7th point of the year, assisted by Garrett McLean and by Ben Wallace. And again, that coming at 13:22 to make it a 3-3 tie. And because the referee had an open cut, he does have to leave the ice surface. So we'll play with just one referee for a little while here while he goes and gets repairs. Meanwhile, here comes Vora coming up the ice, working against Robertson. Vora stops, takes a bump from Robertson, but Smith comes up to pick up the loose puck. Smith works it back down the wall to Vora. Vora trying to, again, work himself free of Robertson. Robertson doing a good job tying him up. Todd comes in there to help out, and the puck is kicked free. It goes to McPhee. McPhee plays it up the wall. Sutherland knocks it down, but Bruce gets it over to Todd. Todd coming in. Todd takes the shot. Save made by James, and he'll cover up and hang on. And maybe the most important thing about that goal for the Weeks, they had given up 2 goals in the span of a minute 33, but they didn't let it get to 3 consecutive goals in short order. So positive signs, positive things to look at for the Weeks. And the game is once again tied with 5.5 minutes left to go in this period, but not anymore. As I think it was Peitsch was able to work the puck free. No, it was Miller, excuse me. So Cohen Miller puts the Wolfpack right back in front again. So it is 3 goals in 3 minutes for the Wolfpack, but glass half full again from a Weeks perspective. They did get one in between. And here comes Tucker now, getting it towards the front. He takes a big hit. Peitsch on the puck as we await the announcement of Miller's goal to get the assists. I believe it might be Peitsch who got one of the assists, and or McIntyre. And it is, in fact, both of them who get assists on that one. So again, it's Cohen Miller, his 3rd goal, 7th point of the season, assisted by Reese Peitsch and Kyle McIntyre at 14:24. And there's another goal. And here again, we see the goals coming in bunches for the Wolfpack. These two goals coming 50 seconds apart. And it's 4 goals in 3 minutes and 50 seconds overall for the Wolfpack. Battle in the corner. Legier with that goal. So Ethan Legier with that goal, his 3rd goal, 7th point of the season. Assisted by Ian Ramsey. For Ramsey, it's his 3rd point of the game. Also getting an assist on that one is Cohen Miller, so it's now a 2-goal lead for the Wolfpack. And 4 goals in 3 minutes, 50 seconds. We're going to get a Wolfpack penalty here. And it's going to go against Scary. And they're going to call it boarding. So this penalty coming with 3:59 left to go in the second period. And couldn't quite tell. Oh, it is just 2 minutes. Okay. Thought for a second the referee had put 4 fingers up. I didn't think it was a board that was worth 4 minutes. But so the Weeks, who were 0 for 1 on the power play, get a chance to close the gap here. Here's Blanchard. He'll send the puck down into the corner for Tucker. Tucker goes to play it back, but it's broken up by Bruce, and he'll send it down the ice. And Blanchard back to get it. Blanchard plays it ahead for McLean, who gives to Tucker. Tucker trying to get it back to Ben Wallace, who returns it to Tucker. Tucker will take it behind the net and then play it back to Hunter. Blanchard, his shot gets through, and the save made by Forbes. Now in behind the net, Tucker again. Plays it out all the way to the line to Blanchard. Down the wall to Ben Wallace. Wallace skates out from the wall, tries to go short side, and Forbes makes the save. Wolfpack able to pick up the puck and send it down the ice. 1:08 left to go in the power play. Long lead pass. McLean deflects the puck down, but it's picked up by Legier. Legier will now back up with it, play it across to Robertson. Robertson gets it ahead and out to center. Stobo will fire it the rest of the way down the ice. And Lorette goes chasing after it. He gets there actually ahead of Blanchard. But Blanchard was able to tie him up, and the Weeks work their way ahead. Offside, as Tucker couldn't play the puck. And so we'll get a whistle with 39 seconds left in the power play and 2:38 left to go in the second period. Stobo and Smith take the draw. Smith wins it back to McKinnon. McKinnon will give it to Moser, who sends it around the boards. Robertson's the first one to it. He fires it up the wall, and McKinnon able to get to it before it leaves the zone. Vora now. Vora looking to go cross ice. That's intercepted by Lorette. Lorette can't clear as it was knocked down by Moser. McKinnon fakes the shot, gives to Moser, pinching in. He takes a shot and scores! Cade Moser with his second of the game, and the Weeks power play strikes. It's 5-4. So a big power play goal there by Cade Moser, his second goal of the game, his third power play goal of the season, his second power play goal in as many games. McKinnon will get an assist, and I believe Vora should get an assist as well. Here comes McIntyre. His pass across, broken up enough by Smith, but Miller able to chase it down in the corner. Peitsch goes to play it ahead. It's knocked down. It is indeed McKinnon and Vora who get the assists. So once again, Cade Moser is second of the game, his sixth of the season. There's a shot saved, rebound cleared away. Second goal of the game, sixth goal of the season, 11th point, assisted by Matt Vora and Drew McKinnon on the power play at 17:48, pulls the Weeks back to within one. It's now 5-4. We started this period with it 2-1 in favor of the Weeks. 6 goals between the two teams so far here in this second period. Mac Wallace gives Ramsey a bump and then gets the puck, tries to feed it ahead to Williams. Williams had to reach for it a little bit, couldn't get it under control as we get into the final minute. Vallis taking a look, plays it ahead for Todd. Todd bringing the puck up across the blue line. Todd trying to jam towards the net. James able to steer that shot aside. Sears can't get the puck over to his winger. Now there's a shot from Todd and the save made, and then Wallace bumps Todd after the whistle. Todd and Bruce both go after Mac Wallace in response, but everybody cools off quickly with 38.2 seconds left to go. (5-4) the score in favor of the Weeks, or in favor of the Cole Harbour Pro Hockey Life Wolfpack against the Weeks Majors here at the Pictou County Wellness Center. Late stages of this second period. Off of the draw, Scary and Blanchard battle. Tucker gets the puck, able to get it around his man. Tucker now trying to send it towards the net. It gets deflected, goes up all the way into the far corner. Cannon trying to clear the zone. He can't. Now Robertson takes a bump from Tucker. Cannon gets back on the puck. It gets up the wall to McLean. McLean looking to play it back, but Stobo ties him up. Stobo able to get it out to center. Just 10 seconds left. Here comes Cannon. Over to Scary. Scary with a shot. James the save. And able to cover up and hang on with 4.1 left to go here in period number 2. Perhaps time for one more scoring chance for the Pro Hockey Life Wolfpack. Peitsch in to take this draw, a key draw. It ends up going back to Vallis, across to Legier. There's a shot, it's blocked in front. And that will do it for period number 2. The Wolfpack outscore the Weeks 4-2 in that period. They outshoot the Weeks 16-6. I stand corrected. They outshoot the Weeks 17-5. The 2-period total favors the Wolfpack 23-12. And that will do it for period number 2. The scoring went: Ian Ramsey, second of the game at 11:24. Then a power play goal for Reese Peitsch made it 3-2 Wolfpack. Weeks tied it back up again with a goal from Clint McLaughlin. That came at 13:22, so those 3 goals coming in a span of 1:58. Then a 4th goal in a span of 3 minutes when Cohen Miller gave the Wolfpack back the lead. 50 seconds after that, it was Ethan Legier making it a 2-goal lead, and then just over 2 minutes after that, it was Cade Moser pulling the Weeks back to within 1 with a power play goal of his own. So all 6 goals in that period coming in a span of just 6 minutes and 24 seconds. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for the third period, which, if it's anything like this second, it's going to be a wild one. After 40, it is Cole Harbour Pro Hockey Life Wolfpack 5, Weeks Majors 4. You are watching Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League action on Petter Pictou Sports through 360 Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. And to quote a video that went viral one time of a sportscaster who, to be fair, didn't know much about sports, and his famous line, "And that happened." And that pretty much sums up the 6 minutes and 24 seconds of the second period, where 6 goals were scored, 2 ties, and a lead change also thrown in there, as Ramsey's second of the game tied it at 2. Peich gave Cole Harbour the lead. McLaughlin tied it up. Miller gave Cole Harbour the lead. Legier extended that lead. And then Moser's second of the game pulled the Weeks back to within 1. And that's where we stand after 40 minutes. We talked about the fact that the Weeks had earned a point in all 5 of the games that they were leading after 20 minutes. Well, now if we look back at the games where they are trailing after 40, they went on to lose. 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 They were trailing. Okay, went on to lose. Went on to lose. You hear the recurring theme here. They've been trailing after 40 minutes. Let's see. They were leading there. They were leading there. Trailing there and go to 0-1. Trailing there, go to 0-2. Trailing there, go to 0-3. Trailing there, 0-4. 0-5. 0-6. So they've been trailing after 40 minutes, 6 of their previous 12 games, and they are 0-6 in those games. For the Wolfpack, if you look at the 9 games that they've played, they've been leading after 40 minutes. Let's see. Once, and they win. Twice, and they win. 3 times. They've just been carrying a lead into the third period 3 times this season, but they've won all 3 games. And if you look at their third periods, they have played very well in third periods this season. Let's see. Not counting the 0-3 start. We're going to put the 0-3 start behind them. As since that 0-3 start, in this stretch of 6 games where they're 5-1, they've outscored their opponents in third periods. Let's see, 3-0, 4-1, 4-3, 5, 6-3, 7-4. So in those 6 games, they've outscored their opponents in third periods 7-4. Held leads all 3 times that they carried leads in. A couple of the other games in that stretch, they were tied going into the third and then went on to win. And once they were trailing into the third and ended up losing. So third periods have been pretty kind to the Cole Harbour Pro Hockey Life Wolfpack after that 0-3 start, as we get ready for the start of this third period. And with the puck drop, the third period is underway. Todd plays it back. McPhee has it. He'll get it back ahead to Todd. Todd coming in, trying to work his way around Sutherland. Loses the puck in the corner. Coming in to help out there was Sanford. Puck comes to the line. McPhee holds the line there. Puck gets through to James, and he's able to make the save and hang on. Then we get a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle, as Todd got his stick a little too close to the glove, and then he took a shot. That caused Bruce to react, and then Bruce got a shot as well. So everybody a little bit of animosity there. Puck played back to the line and all the way out as Vallis couldn't quite reach it. Now Vallis will pick up behind his own net. Vallis gets it ahead to Todd. Todd bringing it in with Bruce. Todd plays it across to the far side, a little too far in front of Sanford, but he was able to get to it. And now it's turned over to McLean. McLean will play it over to Williams. Williams trying to get it to Ben Wallace, but Vallis knocks that puck away as we approach the first minute being finished here in the third period. Vallis knocks the puck over to Sanford. McLaughlin deflects it. It comes to McDonald. He'll play it down to the corner. McLean will play it back up to McDonald. Now Ben Wallace gives to McLean. McLean trying to center it. That's knocked down by Peich. And Peich will play it ahead. That pass ends up missing Vora, or ends up being intercepted by Vora, Now that's going to be an icing call against the Weeks as they weren't quite able to gain the red line before that dump in. 1.5 gone here in the third period. Quick look ahead for each of these teams. For the Wolfpack, obviously this is the last game of Thanksgiving weekend. For the Wolfpack, they'll play at home. That one misses wide. And we'll run you through that upcoming schedule for each of these teams coming up at the next stoppage. Robertson back to pick up. Plays it up the wall to McIntyre. Played out to center, dumped back in again. Robertson takes it behind the net. Plays it ahead. Now McIntyre gets it out to center. Manos right there, takes a big hit from Todd as he dumps the puck in. And now another big hit from Robertson on Vora. And that's going to lead to a penalty. And they're going to call that boarding. So the Weeks get their third power play of the game. They are 1 for 2 to this point. And no, they're not going to get a power play because Reese Smith talked a little bit too much, so it's going to be a coincidental penalty. Robertson for boarding and Smith for unsportsmanlike at 17:50 or at 2:07. So coincidental penalties there. These two teams will play each other again Saturday night down in Cole Harbour. Then on Sunday of next weekend, the Wolfpack will be at the Lunenburg County Lifestyle Center in Bridgewater to face the South Shore Mustangs. And then a midweek game in Halifax on Wednesday the 20th against the McDonald's. There's a shot that goes wide. For the Weeks, they have that Saturday game against Cole Harbour in Cole Harbour. Then Sunday, next weekend, a week from today, a 1 o'clock start for a game against Halifax, and we'll have that game for you here on Petter Pictou Sports. And then the following Saturday, it's back down to Cole Harbour again for another game with the Wolfpack. So these two teams will get to know each other quite well over the next few weeks. As the coincidental penalties at 2:07 get announced there. Boarding by Robertson, unsportsmanlike by Smith. So we continue to play 5-on-5. Here's Cannon with the puck now. He'll dump it in. Comes off the end boards, picked up there by Reese McDonald. He plays it ahead to Williams. Williams can't get his pass through. Puck stays right there. He ends up getting it ahead this time to Mac Wallace. Will send it down, and McPhee will pick up in his own zone. McPhee plays it over to Legier. Legier off the glass out to center, but that's knocked down by Tucker. He gets it over to Sears, but the puck had come just outside the line, and so that's going to be an offside against the Weeks here. 3:20 gone in the third period. Our broadcast schedule coming up, not just with the Weeks, but with all teams. Saturday will be at the Hector Arena for a 4 o'clock home game for the Northern Subway Selects as they take on the Bussy Auto Brokers Penguins. That'll be Saturday at 4, and then Sunday we've got a doubleheader for you. as at 11 o'clock, the Warewell Bombers will be playing a home game, and that'll be followed immediately at 1 o'clock by that week's game against the Halifax McDonald's. All three games available on Pictou Sports through 360 Live. Just go to 360 Live and look for the correct league logo for either the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, the Nova Scotia U15 Major, or the Nova Scotia Under-18 Major Hockey League for those respective games. Again, Saturday at 4, Sunday at 11, and then Sunday at 1. Weeks get the puck down deep into the Cole Harbour zone. Puck played up the wall. McPhee gets it ahead and out, and it's picked up there by Hunter Bruce. Bruce drops it off, gets it back from Sanford, now tries to go across the crease with it, but James able to keep that one away. And McLean comes back out. McLean coming in with Tucker. McLean gets it across, but what a play by Hunter Bruce to get back and deflect that pass that was intended for Tucker. Now Bruce bats the puck away from the front of the net, and Sanford gets it. He'll play it ahead just a little too far in front of Vallis. Vallis chases it down, gets it across the blue line. He'll back off. Peich will take the forecheck, but McKinnon gets the puck out to center. Ramsey knocks it down there. Ramsey then gets knocked down as Moser brings the puck back up, gets it ahead to McLaughlin. McLaughlin has to take it behind the net as he was all tied up by Scarry, couldn't get a shot away. Now McLaughlin back on it again. Pass goes off the foot of Sutherland. Moser trying to return it to Sutherland. He couldn't. Now Ramsey will get it to Miller. Here's Miller. Up for McIntyre. Penalty coming up against the Weeks. Peich with the puck. And Sutherland didn't get enough control of the puck, but Moser does. And we're going to get a head contact penalty. And so, as the coincidental penalties come to an end, a 4-minute head contact penalty against the Weeks means they'll be shorthanded, with Clint McLaughlin going to the box for the head contact double minor, the second and third power plays of the game for Cole Harbour. And again, I've had this debate with a few different people, and the reason I count it as 2 power plays when I'm doing the stats, and I believe that is how it gets counted, is if you score a goal in the first half of the double minor, it ends that half of the double minor. So that power play comes to an end, and the second 2-minute power play starts. Therefore, it's 2 2-minute power plays consecutive to one another. The difference with a major penalty, you can go 3 for 1 on a major penalty because it is one continuous penalty that does not change. The time of it does not change regardless of how many goals get scored. That's my understanding of how it gets calculated. So like I say, this is the second and will be third power plays of the game for Cole Harbour. Robertson with the puck at the line, plays it to Sanford. Sanford with a shot just off the outside of the post there. Looked like James had everything that was within the net covered, and it went just past James's pad and off the outside of the post. Battle in the corner as McKinnon and Stobo are in there. Puck ends up behind the net with Sanford. Back to the line for Robertson. He goes across. One-time shot by McPhee. I think that got blocked before it got to James. Robertson able to pick up after it was blocked. Here's Stobo now. 20 seconds left in the first half of the double minor. Wrap-around attempt by McIntyre. That doesn't go in. And now Sanford with it. He has the puck roll off his stick out to center. Sears battling all the way down the ice with Sanford. Sanford able to get there, play it to McPhee. McPhee gives back to Sanford, who's now got a little bit of space to work the puck up. Sanford works his way around one man, now comes in. Sanford still with it. Didn't like a shooting angle, so played it back. Got it back to Todd. Todd will carry it all the way down below the net. Todd loses it into the corner. Peich is there. He'll play it over to Bruce, who got it back up the wall to Peich. Back down to Bruce again. Back up to Pike. He'll play it back to the line for Vallis. 1:30 left in the double minor. Here's a shot from Todd. That goes wide. Puck comes to Vallis up the wall. He plays it down to Pike. I got it right all game, and then finally I get it wrong in the last 12 minutes of the third period. There's a shot from Vallis, and the save made by James, and he'll hang on for a face-off. 1:14 left to go in the double minor. So the Wolfpack now 1 for 2 with their third power play in progress. But the best part of the 4-minute minor or double minor from a Wolfpack perspective, that's 4 minutes coming off of the clock as they continue to hold this lead. Here's Pike with it now. Finally, we're going to get a penalty. And it looks like both of them are going to go. Quite the jousting match between Blanchard and Bruce. And the referee finally says enough is enough and going to send both of them to the box. They each got 2 and 10, so they're both done for regulation. So the only way those two get back into the game is if it goes into overtime now. If I read that correctly, and all of this coming with, because they each got 2 and 10s according to what I saw. So Blanchard and Bruce with 2 and 10s each means they are done for regulation. Now we're going to see the puck was played with a high stick, so we'll get another stoppage here. Wait for the announcement for it to be official. Meanwhile, 46 seconds left in the Wolfpack power play. Pike wins the draw to Legier. Legier will play it around to Vallis. Vallis working his way ahead. Plays it over to Todd. Todd doesn't take the pass cleanly, pushes the puck down into the corner, is able to win the battle there against McKinnon. Now Todd will skate the puck up the near side, turns and brings it back down, cutting towards the middle, has the puck knocked off his stick, but is able to recover to get it to Vallis. His shot blocked by Sutherland, and Sutherland will fire it down the ice with 14 seconds left in the penalty. Just under 11 minutes left to go here, third period. Like I said, unless this game goes into overtime, that 2 and 10, those 2 and 10s will carry 20 seconds into overtime before they actually come to an end. But again, we're waiting for confirmation that they both indeed got 2 and 10. Scary with the puck behind the net, meanwhile. Gets it over to Cannon. Went to play it back to the line. Wallace was able to deflect that, and so it gets out past McPhee. McPhee able to give to Robertson, and he dumps it right in onto James, and James will cover up as Cannon and others were getting a little too close to the crease there. 10-11 left to go here in the third period. Still a one-goal game. But the clock starting to be a little bit of a factor here. There's Lorette with a shot, save, rebound, score! As the Wolfpack's Goran Stobo extends the lead for Stobo. That's his team-leading 6th goal of the season. This goal coming at 9:58. Stobo's 6th goal, 9th point of the year. He was tied for the team lead with 5 goals, I believe. No, he was alone in the lead with 5 goals. So he extends his team lead to 6. Second on the team in points, as Jake Todd has 11 points now, 3 goals and 8 assists. Actually, no, sorry. Peich now has 10 points because he's got 2 assists. Peich has 11 points as well because he's got his 4th goal and his 6th and 7th assists. So he's now at 4 goals, 7 assists. So Todd and Peich with 11 points each. Stobo third on the team with 9 points after he gets his 6th goal of the season. There's a shot saved by Forbes, excuse me. So Stobo unassisted, and there's a chance for Todd. I thought there should have been an assist on that goal, but I didn't hear one announced, so we'll have to double check on that. Here's Todd with the puck. Meanwhile, under 9 minutes left to go, and the Weeks now trailing by 2. Here's Wallace. Wallace trying to work his way around Robertson. Robertson slowed Wallace up enough, but McLean gets to the puck in the corner. McLean turns, fires. That goes off McPhee and into the corner. Sullivan now working against Legier. Legier pokes it ahead, and McLean can't hold it in at the line. McLean has to be quick as Sanford was right behind him. Now Robertson gets to the puck, fires a shot, and save made. And like I say, these teams will meet again on Saturday, and then they'll meet again the following Saturday. So the testiness... Okay, that can't be right as I look up at the board. Shots on goal in this period, 5-1 in favor of the Wolfpack. The Weeks have more than one shot on goal this period. I'm sure they do. They might not have a whole bunch, but they got to have more than one, don't they? And again, I mean no disrespect to the guys doing that job in the box. It's not easy. There's a lot of things you got to try and keep track of, and the sight lines are not the best down there to see sometimes whether something's actually going to be a shot or not. But the Weeks have to have more than one shot in this game, in this period rather. As again, the testiness picking up a little bit there as Vora's stick gets knocked away after it was down on the ice. LaPlante able to push the puck away. Manos dumps it in. It's right on to Forbes, who settles it there. McPhee in the corner now. His pass goes off of Stobo. Comes to Williams, and his shot was deflected right up, and Forbes able to make the save and hang on. 7:39 left to go. As Sears now to take the draw against Stobo. Sears pushes the puck forward. Tries to get it in front for Mac Wallace. And that pass gets blocked by Forbes, and now the Wolfpack come out. Stobo skates through one check. Gets the puck ahead. LaPlante trying to get it settled, but he can't. And now Sears for Sutherland. Sutherland couldn't find it in his feet. It'll be picked up by McPhee. He gets it ahead. Now McDonald trying to work it past Stobo. Stobo ties McDonald up. Sears able to get it. He'll play it across to the far side for Williams. Williams trying to work around Ramsey. Coming out with the puck is Sears. He'll play it back to the line to McDonald. McDonald sends it around the boards. It comes all the way to the near side. Sears will get it back again. Trying to send it back to Mac Wallace, but that's broken up. And now Todd will come out with it. Todd gets the puck ahead, but the Weeks are the first ones on it. Sullivan plays it ahead. Wallace does not get a piece of that puck, so it's going to be an icing call against the Weeks with 6:36 left to go here in period number 3. Sears and Todd to take the draw here. Sullivan plays the puck up the wall to Williams. Williams gets it to the line and out as Vallis was backing up. Now Sutherland will carry it out. He gets it up, and Wallace deflects it down into the Cole Harbour zone. Back to get it, Legier. Long lead pass for Sanford. Sanford will deflect it down into the Weeks end. Back to get it is McKinnon. McKinnon gets it to Hunter. Hunter goes cross ice for Tucker. Tucker sends it deep into the Cole Harbour zone. Vallis, the first one there, plays it up the wall. McKinnon will send it back around. Hunter will get to it first in the corner. Hunter back to Sullivan. Sullivan shot into the traffic. Forbes able to make the save. Tucker chases the puck down in the corner. Tucker coming out from the wall. Tucker still on it. Gets a shot away, and that goes up into the end glass. Vallis able to play the puck out. McKinnon back to get it. Quickly turns it back up ice. Tucker deflects it in as he gets a bump from Legier. Okay, why are they... Oh, the puck went over the glass? Yes. Okay, the puck ended up hitting the netting. I was going to say they can't call that an icing. Tucker clearly touched the puck, and they didn't call it an icing. They called the fact that the puck was deflected by Tucker up into the netting. Here's Wallace with a shot. And another save made by Forbes, and he'll hang on with 5:27 left to go. And with it being a 2-goal game now after the goal just before the halfway point of this period, the Weeks have to look at the clock, try to avoid losing their 9th of their last 11, while the Wolfpack looking to win 6 of 7 after starting the season 0-3. Here's Peich with the puck. Peich working against Sutherland, able to come through. Peich with a shot! And I believe James got a piece of that puck to deflect it up over the glass and out of play. But what a great move there by Reese Peich to get that shot away. Oh, apparently it went right over the glass all by itself. So Peich putting a little bit too much height on that shot. LaPlante will pick up off of the draw, sends it in off Manos' arm. Manos couldn't find it. Finding it instead with Stobo. He gets it to the front of the net. Tucker couldn't take it anywhere as LaPlante then picked up the loose puck. Now it's up to Tucker, out to center. Moser will take it back out again, gives to Manos. Manos in across the blue line, takes the shot, that goes wide. Tucker pokes it back to Sullivan. Sullivan with a shot. That was probably going to go wide, but Forbes steers it to the far wall anyway. Now out to center. Manos trying to knock it down. Manos finally does settle it and gives to Tucker. Here comes Tucker coming in across the line with Vora. Tucker takes the puck to the wall, now to the corner. Behind the net for Vora. Vallis is there all over him. And Stobo comes in and picks up the loose puck. 4:14 to go here, third period. Stobo out to center. Stobo still with it. Stobo plays it over. There's a shot from Lorette. And another save made by James. For Eli James, that's his 24th save on 30 shots. As that pass comes a little bit too far backwards and ends up being picked up by Tucker outside the blue line. And so that's going to be an offside against the Weeks. Under 4 minutes left. Again, the Weeks trying to avoid dropping to 2-8-1 in their last 11 after starting the season 2-0. Sutherland dumps the puck in. McLaughlin loses it behind the net there to McPhee. McPhee flips the puck high in the air to Sanford. Sanford can't get it gathered in time. And now McLean working his way up the left wing, tries to play it to Ben Wallace, but that doesn't connect. Now Sullivan having to wait for his teammate to get onside, just does, but then as he sends the puck in, McPhee immediately picks up. He'll play it into the corner for Robertson. Robertson, lead pass. Here comes a chance for Sanford. Sanford coming in. Sanford gets the shot away, and James makes the save and hangs on. keeping it a 2-goal game, keeping his team within potential striking distance here. The Weeks did get 2 goals in the span of 2:05 back in the first period. They're going to need something similar here in the third. Weeks lose the draw. Shot from Ramsey. His shot goes wide. Now Smith can't get a pass away as Tucker was in behind the defense. But nobody could get, neither Hunter nor Smith could get the puck under control enough to spring Aiden Tucker. Now here comes McIntyre trying to get it over to Cannon. But that slipped away from him. Now Hunter coming the other way. He loses it to Vallis. And Vallis will bring the puck in across the line. But Cannon had gone in a step early. And so it's going to be an offside with 2:40 left to go here in period number 3. Moser with 2 goals on the game against Peich in the face-off circle. Moser wins it back to Sutherland. Sutherland has to chase it all the way down into the corner, though, to go get it. Now here's Moser with it. Moser up the boards for Vora. But Vora doesn't get a piece of it, so it's going to be an icing call against the Weeks. 2:27 left on the clock. As the official's talking something over there. Maybe we're going to see the icing overturned and the face-off come to neutral ice. And now they're going to come over and talk to Weeks head coach Kyle McLennan and say that the icing stands. Draw 1 back to the line by Cole Harbour. Robertson will fire it around to the near side. It goes to the corner. Now up McLaughlin. Gets it to the line. McPhee keeps it in. Manos knocks that down. He can't clear. Stobo with it. Stobo with the shot. That goes wide. Now Manos plays it off the glass up to Vora. Vora gives to Moser. Moser will dump it in. Going after it was McLaughlin, but getting to it first was McPhee. Now McLaughlin in the corner. Plays it back up the wall. Knocked down by Sullivan. Several players battling for it. The puck comes loose. Set up for Moser. Moser gets tripped up, and we're going to see a penalty. So the Weeks with a chance here. But they're going to need to take advantage of this power play quite quickly as they trail by 2. Jake Todd going off for the trip. And the Weeks are going to use their timeout, it looks like. Yes, they are. So with 1:39 left to go here in the third period, the Weeks are going to take their timeout to see if they can somehow take advantage of this power play, try and score quickly, and possibly have enough time left to try and get another one in. So let's set it for you here. Vora, McKinnon, Moser, McLaughlin, and Smith. 5 forwards out there for the Weeks against Forbes, McIntyre, Vallis, Peich, and Legier. James is in the net. Weeks win the draw. Moser plays it across to Vora. Now James comes out of the net. Wallace will join them. So 6 forwards out there. Moser looking to get it set up for McLaughlin, but McLaughlin couldn't find the trigger. Now McLaughlin plays it back to Vora. 1:20 left to go. Played back to the line to McKinnon. McKinnon tees it up. That shot gets deflected off the end boards. It's loose at the side of the net, but Forbes able to find it and cover up and hang on. 1:14 left on the clock. Weeks need 2 goals in 74 seconds. They have to score on this power play and leave themselves enough time to get a second one. 6-4 the score in favor of Cole Harbour. Vallis plays the puck off the wall. It's held in by McKinnon. He is a defenseman, so 1 defenseman out there for the Weeks with 5 forwards. Here's Moser in front. There's a chance, and a big save made by Forbes as McLaughlin was there deflecting it, looking to go 5-hole on Forbes, but Forbes shuts the door. 1:02 still left to go. Weeks getting their pressure, getting their chances. Now they just need to convert. Draw one by the Wolfpack. Fired around the boards by Legier. Wallace, Ben will hold it in. But now McIntyre sends it out down the ice and finds the net. Kyle McIntyre with the empty net goal with 50.8 seconds left to go. Short-handed and into an empty net. And for Kyle McIntyre, that's his second goal, 3rd point of the season, or second goal, 4th point of the season, excuse me, as he did have an assist on a goal earlier. And that should pretty much seal the fate of the Weeks in this one. They are still on the power play, though. And the goal coming at 19:10. Here comes Stobo coming in now shorthanded. And Stobo scores as well. Just to rub a little bit of salt into the wounds, another shorthanded goal. This one by Goran Stobo, his second of the game. That'll make it 8-4. With 26.5 seconds left to go. And the Wolfpack will improve to 6-4. All 6 of their wins coming in the last 7 games. Weeks will drop to 4-8-1. And all 11 of their losses, or all 9 of their losses. There's another chance for LaPlante. All 9 of their losses, coming in the last 11 games after starting the season 2-0. And that will do it. 2 goals in the final minute make the score look a little bit worse than it was. An 8-4 final favoring the Cole Harbour Pro Hockey Life Wolfpack over the Weeks Majors. Wolfpack take both games that they played this weekend. Majors drop both games that they play this weekend. And that's going to do it for us here from the Pictou County Wellness Center this weekend. Until next Saturday, when we come to you from the Hector Arena at 4 o'clock for the Nova Scotia, or for the Maritime Major Female Hockey League game between the Selects and the Bussey Auto Brokers Penguins. On behalf of my wonderful camera person, Rose, Camera, yes, I'm going to call you Camera now. That's your name now, Camera. Yes. Rose, thank you again for a great job on the camera. This is Michael Petter saying, may your skates always be sharp, may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. I can't even get my sign off right, and I've done it over 700 times. That's just the kind of day it's been. Let's try this again. Until Saturday, this is Michael Petter saying, may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. There you go. Final score one last time. The Cole Harbour Pro Hockey Life Wolfpack defeat the Weeks Majors by a score of 8-4. Thanks for watching. Happy Thanksgiving, and enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving weekend.